y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate y'all. How's everybody doing? Trying to get myself together. Put that there up on the screen real quick. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Everyone's. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. What it do? Bam, starting off early. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. Say showing support. I appreciate that right there, and I hope that you're doing well. Shout out to Miss Shirley too. I hope that you're doing well. Prayers going out to the both of you good people out here in these doggone streets. What's happening, man? We done made it a whole nother day. We still alive. And there's still some news that's going on out here. Damn it, it looked like the notifications hadn't went out. I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm really just guessing. Now, what does this thing say? Viewers are welcoming. Damn it, it done ran away. Say what's good, Will it? What it do? Say the 334 to go. Muckatown is up in the building. North Carolina's up in this thing. California's up in the house. South Carolina's up in this thing. Say, hey, Big Willie. Say Cali is in the building. What it do? Arkansas is up in the building. Keep it coming. Memphis, Tennessee is up in this thing. What's happening? The 505 is around here for Toe Touching Tuesday. What it do, Unc? I am chilling. Hopefully I'm gonna make it through this good day, y'all. We is only gonna be on YT today. We're only gonna be on YT today because I'm falling behind. I started late and I ain't have enough time to go ahead on and get this to get the thing side on up for Humble. I did not get a chance to set up for Humble, so we only on YT today, and I might not make it 2 hours. I just be trying to do so much, man. I really do appreciate y'all for coming on around here, and hopefully this will be a good show for you to make it through your shift. Shout out to the people who have a shift that they gotta work, and hopefully I'm able to help you through your doggone shift. Say what's poppin', Memphis, Tennessee. Say the 901 is in there, bitch. What it do? Brooklyn, New York is up in the house. Let me refresh my thing. We also streaming live on Twitch. Twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. Appreciate y'all here. We got 187 followers. We're trying to get 190 followers. I need your support. What it do? Alabama's up in the building. Say MAGA, what's happening? You say I'm at work watching Willie. Listen. Share, tell somebody what you're watching. Just don't be telling them people who want to move up in life. Don't tell them people who want to change titles on the job and stuff like that. They want to be supervisors and stuff like that. Don't tell them that you're watching the player. Don't do that. Talk to your peers. That's what's up. Tell them. Bam. It looked like the notifications is doing a little something. Give yourself a pat on the back if y'all done hit 100 by 08. That's what I'm talking about. So in my mind, that lets me know that y'all want to go ahead on and get into the news real quick. And I want to get into the news real quick. So hopefully we'll be able to get through all the news. Hopefully we will be, well, no, we won't be able to get through all the news. But we'll be able to get through a large portion of the news because we got a whole bunch of news out here in the doggone street. Before we go on and do that, Pleasant Candles. Going around to pleasantcandles.com if y'all would like to get something that smell good out here, which we call it Pleasant Candles. We have 4 different candle scents out here. We have hot apple pie, we have mountain mist, beach linen, and cinnamon vanilla. If you like something to smell good, hey, there's all Willie poured. I poured it. That's me. That's Willie poured. Willie manufactured. This is not third party. It's none like that right there. But you can go around there and get you. Watch it. American made, self-poured, hand-poured, all that fly stuff right there by a true player out here in these doggone street. If y'all like to go on to smell good, want your houses, cars, and all that stuff to smell good, go around there to pleasantcandles.com. Bam! Got that there out the way. I'm still working on, I am going to get me a commercial. I am going to try to make my own doggone commercial. I'm going to do my best out here, y'all, with what I got. I'm going to do my best with what I got. So it may not be the best, but I'm going to do my best with what I got. So then that way you really can't judge me like that right there. I don't think that you'll be able to judge me, but y'all still gonna judge a player, because that's how us American humans do, or just humans in the world, Craig, in the whole world do out here in the doggone street. Listen, y'all, let's go ahead on and get into it. Shout out, we're going out to Philadelphia. We're going out to Philadelphia because y'all done had problems out here in the doggone street. I know, we kind of want to tell people stop the block partying. But like I keep saying, though, the block partying, we is going to keep doing the block partying because the majority of the block parties does not end in death. The majority of the block parties, it be real good. It be real fun. I do understand it be real fun out here in these streets. And I don't want to spoil people's fun, people's happiness. That's not my intentions. So I'm going to tell y'all to just keep doing what you're doing. But look. Philadelphia mayor and city leaders condemn violence following the shooting at a Carroll Park block party. Condemn. I think we looked it up before, but I just want to just get back to this word condemn. Let me just make sure that we got it right. Express complete disapproval of typically in public and censures, I don't know. It's a disapproval. Condemn, disapproval. So what does that do though? I condemn y'all murdering all them people at one time. What does that do? The people is murdered. Or the people is killed, right? So what does that be? I don't agree with you killing all them people. Okay, but what did that do? Nothing. The people is dead. I don't know. I guess it's just something that we used to saying. Is y'all looking at the screen? I'm just paying attention to it. I hope that that's a her. I hope that that's a her on the screen. I'm just paying attention. Here we go.
We are learning more about the mass shooting in West Philly over the weekend. 3 people died and 6 others were injured.
Police are still looking for suspects.
Oh, Jesus. I was like, I know that's not a him. Wait. I just know that wasn't a him, but I didn't know.
Died and 6 others were injured.
Police are still looking for suspects and offering a $20,000 reward for information. As Marcella Bayetto tells us, the mayor had a lot to say about the violence.
20 grand in Philly.
It is never okay to put an entire neighborhood at risk like this.
Mayor Sherelle Parker gave an emotional message to those living in the Carroll Park neighborhood.
Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker.
It is not acceptable for people to think that it is somehow okay to come into a neighborhood block party and pull out a gun and just start shooting each other.
In West Philly, neighbors watched as city officials and police spoke to the community on Alden Street following a deadly mass shooting early Sunday morning.
The kid that was on the block that saw this, or the people that were sitting on the porch, don't deserve to live in this kind of combat zone.
Police say at around 2 a.m., a block party turned into a gun battle after a fight broke out. Officials tell us 3 people were shot and killed. 2 of them were brothers.
We currently have 6 individuals who survived their injuries. 2 of them remain in the hospital. The other 4 have been released.
Police say they think multiple shooters were involved after they found at least 3 guns. According to the city, there was no permit issued for this block party.
I got a question for y'all. Why do we get to find the guns? So y'all shooting and y'all dropping y'all guns. I don't be understanding that right now. What's going on in the minds of you young people to what? Or do y'all just got multiple guns that y'all can just leave? I don't know, but according to the community, looking at the buildings, we got to do more than block parties.
Why is it important to go through that process? Because when you do, the leadership of our respective police districts, they then know that there's a propensity for a large gathering to occur on blocks where permits have been issued.
Brandy Avery, who lives nearby, says she and her daughter heard the gunshots.
You know, it's just hard to hear that, you know, so many people were hurt.
Avery.
Shout out to baby for having her real, and I don't know what color her eyes is, but
so many
probably why she got a baby.
People were hurt.
Avery says she hopes the leaders who visited her community on Monday will follow through with their promise to keep neighborhoods safer.
I'm hoping it's a reassurance. It feels like a reassurance to me. I hope this type of energy keeps up.
It feels like a reassurance, and this is typically good for women. Women like to be reassured by words, and we spoke on this right here yesterday. Words can get women. Words can get women on your side and all that. So words. It takes more than words to typically get men. We like actions. And damn it, from what I've been witnessing my whole doggone life, words get women. Actions get men. Just from what I seen.
That the neighborhood would be safe, especially.
See how they all come together with like the podium and stuff, and they just doing that thing called speaking. That typically get women.
Yeah. For our children.
As of now, police say they are still working to find suspects, but they're reaching out to the community by handing out these brochures with ways that people can reach out with any information.
So now we done spent thousands on brochures and shit for people to get information. I want y'all to be just thinking about this good stuff out here that we have been doing for decades. This type of stuff have been going on for decades. People that will come inside of your community that has been shot up and crime has prevailed and stuff, and they give a good speech, and now they passing out pamphlets. Now they done spent the city money on pamphlets when they could have opened up another Boys and Girls Club. That's a joke. Go ahead.
They're working to find suspects, but they're reaching out to the community by handing out these brochures with ways that people can reach out with any information.
Brochures to where people can reach out with any information. So that's if you have any information, here's the brochure so you can know how to tell on people or how to give law enforcement information. I thought we was adults. Do y'all understand? I think that people, well, hell, I've said it before. I think that we just lack intelligence. I think that we is not as smart. We don't have as much common sense as other hues. And which is crazy because our own hues believe that. Yeah, our own hues is like me. Our own hues believe the same thing I just said. Willie, how can you be sure about this? Because they printing out brochures and passing them out to adults. They printing out brochures to pass around the communities. Who is they passing around the brochures to? The adults. To let the adults know if you have any information, you can open up the pamphlet and see where the snitch at. You can open up the pamphlets and see where the tail at. This is what they're doing to adults. That means that somebody at the mayor's office or whoever printing out this stuff thinks that dark hue people is slow. Am I making the point? Because me as an adult and you good people as adults, we don't need pamphlets to know where and how to snitch and or tell on the shooters. We don't need. I would have never. me personally, I would have never thought we need to print out some flyers to pass around to adults to let them know where to and how to tell on the shooters. I would have never came up with that right there. So shout out to the person who came up with that right there to just to let us further know, or to let me further understand that there's people that's kind of just like me and who believe the same thing. We slow like that. I am so sorry. I know this hurts people's feelings. Willie, you shouldn't say this about your people. Something wrong with my people. If they is my people, something wrong with my people. And I'm not afraid to say it. It's something wrong with my people. As a whole, there's something wrong with not all. It's something wrong with dark hue folk. And I'm not the only one who see it. There's other dark hue folks that see the same exact thing.
Philadelphia's mayor and police commissioner spoke today following a mass shooting over the weekend. 9 people were shot at what officials called an illegal block party in West Philadelphia. 3 of the victims did not survive. Now the search is on for those responsible. Action News reporter Sharifa Jackson is live outside of police headquarters with an update today.
That's a good question that you actually say, Willie, are you going to do the Sonia Massey case? We did the Sonia Massey case yesterday on Humble. We did it yesterday, but I cut it out, and it's on this channel that you're watching right now. I uploaded it to this channel about at 11:30. I let it go live, so we already did it. I appreciate you asking about it, y'all. Please go ahead on and check that out. Here we go.
Rifa.
Yes, Sarah, we're learning a lot more about what happened Sunday and also the investigation to follow. Philadelphia police tell us that
Shout out the young baby right here. Who is her? She must be new. Sharifa Jackson. Is this Sharifa? Shout out to Sharifa.
Sarah, we're learning a lot more about what happened Sunday and also the investigation to follow. Philadelphia police tell us that they did locate a gun, recovered a gun at the hospital. They also say 2 of the victims who were fatally shot were brothers. They say they were attending this illegal block party when a gun battle broke out. 33 hours after the deadly mass shooting on North Alden Street.
The incident that took place over this weekend is not and will never be the story of Carroll Park.
This will never be the story of Carroll. Why is y'all building so close? Like I don't. Maybe it's just the camera, but y'all building's really, really close.
City officials, including Mayor Sherelle Parker and Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel, returned to the same block.
Our administration is going to be relentless about showing up in every community, every time, to say that it is never okay to put an entire neighborhood.
She said, did she create her gap? I caught that right there. That baby got a nice gap in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because we talked about the gaps. The trending gaps. We talked about that right there yesterday, in case y'all don't know. They say, Willie, you know doggone well your people from Dade County, that's them other people. Bam.
At risk like this.
It was just after 2 a.m. Sunday. Police received nearly a dozen calls about the shooting. More than 100 people were attending what authorities say was an illegal block party. The event quickly turned violent after a physical fight escalated to gunshots.
They need to clean up the street, though. The community, it need to be cleaned up.
Altogether, 9 people were shot, all between 23 and 33.
23 and 33 years old at 2 o'clock in the morning, block party. Do y'all even do y'all understand that their homes is attached and their homes is close? So when you have a block party, and this is a problem with dark youth folks, and I've watched this growing up, that we would have block parties and won't even consider our neighbors. We would not go down that specific street and say, well, hey, y'all, we're trying to have a block party. Would it be okay, this, and this? Because like we all know, we have elders on the streets. We have elders. We have middle-aged people who work for a living, people who got to get up in the morning. And guess what we care about? The block party. We don't care nothing about them people got to get up in the next 2-3 hours and shit. We out here with the boom, 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 with the loud ass talking. I don't understand. When it's not a holiday, I've always thought that was a problem. But I would attend the block parties. But I still thought, this a problem. I know such and such down the street got to go to work. Okay, he worked for the power company. You know what I'm saying? I know such and such got to work because she deliver mail, you know. But I would have a good time. But I've often noticed this across the country. We do not get the okay from our neighbors. That's a problem.
3 of them fatally. Police say the bullets that pierced car doors, the video surveillance, and 3 guns that were recovered helped tell the chaotic story.
So it was not an individual who just came up and randomly started to shoot down the block and shoot 9 people. There is an absolute gun battle that goes on.
District Attorney Larry Krasner was there. He says he condemns this violence.
We will catch the people who did this. We will get justice from those people.
Questions were
We will do that. We will.
answered and promises made, but for some people who live in the community.
About 7, 8. It was already, going on. It wasn't that big at first, but then it got bigger.
They are wondering if this shooting could have been avoided.
As the police usually do at 8:30, they pull up and they blow their horns and they tell people to clear the block and open it up, but that never happened.
As the police usually do, pull up, blow the horn, y'all clear this street, let me get them cars out the street. Keep the cars moving out here. Y'all go inside your houses. Do y'all understand that they doing this in darker hue communities? Does this happen in other communities? To where the police pull up every night. Ba-bum, y'all clear the street. Got to be more careful. Wow. And we want to still live in these conditions. We still want to live in these neighborhoods to where the police slide up at the end of the block. Ba-bum. Y'all clear the streets. I don't understand. He say, I don't go to block parties no more. He say, ain't been to one in years. Yes, it has been over 25 years, 30 years, 25 some years since I done been to a block party. For real, I done changed my life. Changed up. He said, our communities don't throw block parties. That's what I'm talking about. See, like the communities that I live in now, it ain't no such thing as a block party. Well, hell not noise. Well, no. And if y'all would really, really understand, the older that you get, you typically don't like all that goddamn boom, 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 boom. You don't like that boom, 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 boom stuff.
And the 6 surviving victims rushed to the hospital, all expected to be okay. 4 already released from the hospital. Police, they say they really need the public's help with this case. We're live from Philadelphia Police Headquarters, Sharifa Jackson, Channel 6 Action News.
Do y'all understand that if, let's say like Wednesday, if we do not do an update about this story by Wednesday, the people of Philadelphia on that street or maybe the surrounding streets, because people talk, if nobody is found to be the shooter, that means people in Philadelphia has this thing called a poor mindset. Why would you say that, Willie? Because there's $20,000 on the table for information. You mean nobody's going to take the 20 grand? Not even like the elderly? All of the old babies who were sitting on the porch drinking sweet tea at 2:15 in the morning. Y'all ain't going to say nothing? Y'all is not going to get these 20 and move? Then the whole community has a poor mindset. The young people, I thought that the young people be chasing the bag. Not now one of y'all gonna get this 20. We just gonna leave the 20 there, huh? We is just gonna let the police just do it on their own and keep the 20. I can't deal with you good people like this right here. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I ain't even much gonna hold you, cause y'all need the money. Y'all need the money. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all gonna keep the street code going, huh? The street code that you ain't even signed up for. The street code that you don't even know who wrote it. Shout out to D West for the $2 cash out. You say, what happened to the kickbacks? You say dollar parties. Remember that right there? Remember that right there, man. He said for 20 grand, I'm telling on everybody. I'm trying to tell you. I don't understand the problem. I don't know why I am not doing the story of they have found all the fools who did the shooting. I'm supposed to have that update right now for 20 grand. But no, you're going to continue to go to your job paying minimum wage and keep complaining. 20 grand was right there for you. Hell, you could have kept your petty job, but still got the 20. Yep, we care about the community. We really, really do care. I'm not going to say anything because I live by a code. You say, Willie, no, they need more respect in the hood than they need that 20 grand. I can believe that right there. I can truly believe that right there, man, because it goes back to, I think it's really something wrong with darker hue folk. Maybe it's in the water. I don't know. But moving right along, hell, I saw this right here and I was like, you is lying to me. I can't believe that a man would do something like this. Hold on, I gotta put this up on the screen for you real quick. Damn it, you could have not got me to believe this in a million years. Oh, I'm just seeing this. The delegates agree on VP Harris tonight at 10 o'clock. I guess that was last night. We missed it. We missed it. But anyway, we have a man who is accused of cutting a woman's arm off with a chainsaw. First question I got, what did this baby do, man?
Tonight we are getting a look at the scene following
that baby wide right there. That baby got them hips on him.
A gruesome attack that left a woman with her arm severed. Police say 34-year-old John Pittman used a chainsaw to cut the woman's arm off, who they believe is his mother.
WDSU reporter Jonah Gilmore is live at 10. Jonah, you got video that shows the moment the suspect was arrested.
I didn't know that it was his mama. I thought that this was some domestic love. Well, hell, it still could be domestic love. Go ahead. You say that Harris raised $85 million in 24 hours? That's what's up.
Well, Sella Gina also talked to a neighbor who describes hearing a noise sounding like a chainsaw, then a woman screaming. She says that she never imagined anything like that happening so close to her home, telling me it was pure chaos.
She said that baby got childbearing hips.
I know, that's crazy.
This chaotic scene unfolding after police say the man seen in this video used a chainsaw to cut off a woman's arm.
Upon their arrival, the officers located the victim suffering from what appeared to be a severed arm.
Monday afternoon, a chainsaw was seen being put into a brown evidence bag as several evidence markers lined the sidewalk and stairs at the home on Franklin Avenue. Tawana Crockett, who lives nearby, says she heard the chaos.
To see and hear something like this is it's shocking.
Shout out baby out for having a real.
It's disturbing.
According to New Orleans police, the woman who had her arm cut off is 70 years old. Police believe she's the mother of the suspect, but details about what led to the attack are unknown.
Right now, 70 years old.
Our detectives are in the process of gathering information to identify a motive right now.
This video obtained by WDSU shows the man police identify as 34-year-old John Pittman wrestling with officers in the aftermath. At one point, the group falls backwards downstairs. Then you see an officer holding her head while stumbling to a nearby car. A spokesperson with NOPD says 2 officers were injured.
We do understand that.
Why did she stumble off? I don't understand the stumbling off.
They did receive mild to moderate injuries in the process of engaging the suspect.
The video goes on to show additional officers from multiple agencies wrestling with Pittman. He is eventually put into a car moments before the chainsaw is carried away. Police say the woman whose arm was severed is in critical condition, and Crockett says she hopes the victim recovers.
I just don't feel good about it. I don't.
I don't feel good about a woman getting her arm chainsawed off. I wouldn't feel good about it either. Say Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the hood.
Now, police have not released.
You say I smell insurance fraud.
Any details about the victim's identity. As for Pittman, he's facing charges of aggravated battery by cutting and resisting arrest. We're live downtown in New Orleans Police Headquarters.
Aggravated battery by cutting and resisting arrest. That's aggravated battery by cutting and resisting the arrest. Is that Corey Hogan? You wild for that right now. They say, did he slap her hard? Bam. Listen. They say that she wasn't signed over that SSI check. We got to back this up just a tad bit. Because I want to point out, and listen, us in law enforcement, we have to always remember, we have to stay safe at all times. We have to pay attention. We have to have at least, what I'm trying to say, we got to be careful. I can't think about it. What I'm trying to think about, what I'm trying to say, but I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. Shout out to Deborah for the $5 super chat. They say, Willie, when you said as we get older, we don't like that boom, boom, boom stuff. He said, laugh out loud. I answered my caller saying, what the hell am I speaking with? Or who the hell I'm speaking with? Because we get older, we go ahead and listen. We go to changing. We really do go to changing. It is like we just don't like certain stuff no more. Listen, a lot of things were really, really cute when we was young. We liked that little noise and all that fly stuff right there. But yeah, I mean, we had enough. A lot of us, we had enough. For real though. You say, why was his nickname Leatherface? Bam. Let me show you where the police was failing at. And players, we do got to be careful. Watch this.
I know, that's crazy.
Right there. We failed early. Listen. This is a man. This is a man, and you crossing your legs across a player while you're trying to arrest a player. This is really, really dangerous, and this can put you in the hospital. Willie, how is it dangerous? How can it put you in the hospital? He's crossing his legs over a man who he's trying to arrest. A man that don't want to be arrested. What can this man do to really damage this police officer? Real quick. I'm going to tell you. Kick you right in the middle. He can hurt you.
This chaotic scene unfolding after...
Right here, all he had to do is lift his knee up. And your day would have been over with.
Police say the man seen in this video used a chainsaw to cut off a woman's arm.
Upon their arrival, the officers located the victim suffering from what appeared to be a severed arm.
Monday afternoon, a chainsaw was seen being put in...
I gotta ask a question about this chainsaw. If you was inside your home and you hear a chainsaw, you should be worried. I just want to let y'all know. Listen, you should be worried. You should be concerned, is my word. Is the word that I'm looking for. You should be concerned. You should be like, hey. Where that little chainsaw noise coming from? Who? Well, hold on. We ain't got no trees out there. What the hell you got a chainsaw for anyway?
To a brown evidence bag.
Babies, we got to do better. We got to do better. I don't need much because a lot of people may call it, Willie, you body shaming. Well, I don't want to say it loud.
Into a brown...
Babies, we got to do better. Got to whisper this shit. We got to do better. Say, Willie, you have the video of the cop shooting the black woman in the head over a pot of boiling water. Like I told somebody else earlier, we did the Sonia Massey story yesterday, and we did that on Humble, but I cut it out. I cut the story out and I put it right to this channel that you're on right now. If y'all would like to see the Sonia Massey story, we did it yesterday. It's on this same channel. You can watch that story as soon as we get finished around here. Yep, I sure enough did do it. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, shout out to Baby I 5 on the reel. We got to do better. Not just for the babies. Player. We got to do better. And they gonna show his just smidge
evidence bag as several evidence markers line the sidewalk and stairs at the home on Franklin Avenue. Tawana Crockett, who lives nearby, said
ones just got that look like, I don't even much know why he got a chainsaw in the community anyway. We ain't got no big trees.
As she heard the chaos.
To see and hear something like this is it's shocking. It's disturbing.
According to New Orleans police.
It's something else I want to point out.
Police, the woman who had her arm cut off is 70 years old. Police.
Right here. It ain't no big tree. Well, there is a tree in the back, and he could have used like a hacksaw or something like this right here. Oh, you got the BMW here that look like a 530 or a 525i, something like that. Ask me how I know. They say, Willie, they got an update from the charges the cops facing. Oh, I'm gonna have to go on and check that day out. He say, Willie, that's my auntie you talking about. You don't know my family. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, but damn it, I got to. I'm trying to help save lives out here in these doggone street. Look here, I want y'all to understand this right here too. Maybe this can help for you future folk. Maybe this can help right here. If you upwards of 70 years old, let's try to have a home that you have purchased and paid for by now. You should not be living, and I am going to assume that this is this is a duplex that I've never seen like this right here before, but this is 2 units, if I'm not mistaken. Is this 2 units or is this 3 units? You should not be elderly living in duplexes. I know, Willie, we can't all do good. I get it. I do understand, but let's at least have the majority of us not living in duplexes and triplexes, quadplexes. 70-year-olds should have been in their own homes, paid for by now. You say, Willie, they call them double houses in New Orleans, because I've never seen this before. I've never seen. Is this like a garage at the bottom? And if it is a garage, how do we have a garage with 2, maybe 3 units? How does that work? I really don't get this right here. We need to be doing better.
Believes she's the mother of the suspect, but details about what led to the attack are unknown.
Right now, players, at a certain age, you should be not living with your 70-year-old mother. And if your mother is 70, he has to be at least, or he's possibly what, 30-something? 30-something. 70, 40, 50. He could be like 38 on up, 38 to like 50-something.
Our detectives are in the process,
but he looked kind of young,
of gathering information to identify a motive right now.
This video obtained by
he looked like he about
WGSU
about 35 to 40, and she's 70. When the hell did she have him? She waited till she was enough fathers to have him there.
You shows the man police identify as 34-year-old John Pittman.
He's 34. I was just asking questions. Go ahead.
Pittman wrestling with officers in the aftermath.
He's 34. She's 70. When did she have this baby? Hold on. 34, so that's 3 from 6. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 4. So 4. He's damn it. How old they said he is? 46, 43, 46 something.
Identify as 34-year-old John Pittman.
34. So it's 6. So she had him at 36. At 36. 36 and 36. 36 and 34, she's 70.
Men wrestling with officers in the aftermath. At one point, the group falls backwards downstairs. Then, you see an officer holding her head while stumbling to a nearby car. A spokesperson with NOPD says 2 officers were injured.
She probably got a dose of fentanyl or something like that right there. Oh, and this building go all the way back like that right there? Gee, that must be like a 3-4 bedroom back there, huh?
Do understand that they did receive mild to moderate injuries in the
34 plus 36 or 36 plus 34 is 70.
Process of engaging the suspect.
The video goes on to show additional officers from multiple
why it took all y'all to be wrestling
agencies wrestling with Pittman. He is eventually put into a car moments before the chainsaw is carried.
Look at that. This is the dude that I had done said that I was going to point out we gotta do better. Yeah. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say late, but I'm here. Hey, Miss Shirley, prayers. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, I need the support around here. Dog, we need some more thumbs up. Let's go. Oh, let's go.
Away. Police say the woman.
Ooh, we got to get that off us. This would make like your poop stink. This is what make your bowel movement stink. This is what make you stink. This is stuff that you ate a month ago, 2 months ago. A lot of us, we got stuff from 6 months in us. We got septic. Damn it, you a septic right now. Do y'all know that this stuff right here, and a lot of people have body odor. Your body odor comes from right up around here. That stuff is trying to seep out your body. Them old chemicals. Them old chemicals. Yeah. This right here make your breath stink. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with this right here. You can be healthy. You can be big and healthy. All right. If your doctor told you that you healthy, that's what's up. But I don't know how you can have this big ass stomach with all this fat and be healthy. I don't know how that works. But I could be wrong.
Whose arm was severed is in critical condition, and Crockett says she hopes the victim recovers.
Say, will a chainsaw get rid of the fat? Yes. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Listen, man, to all of our elderly folk out here, just listen for the chainsaws and move quick. Listen for the chainsaws and move quick. Whatever that person had to ask you for, please tell them that you're going to get it to. Please tell them that you will give it to them. If you was in an argument and y'all stop arguing, but you hear a chainsaw, please start apologizing and or tell that person that they is right about everything that y'all was arguing about. I want y'all to understand what is, watch this. I can almost promise you that when she heard the chainsaw, she was still trying to argue. Listen. I damn near promise you, if they was arguing before this, they paused the argument. He got a chainsaw. I can promise you, she was arguing. She kept arguing. Listen. I know women. You can't tell me nothing. I know you good ladies. I really do. I know what y'all will do, will say, won't say. I do understand. I am not lost when it comes down to females. I promise you that. Again, if they were arguing before the chainsaw massacre came on, she kept arguing or started back arguing. And it's like, and she, cut that down in my house, and that's my milk, and you shall not drink my juice. And he's, y'all play too much. Y'all crazy hell out here in these streets. Damn it, let's go to Chicago. You people is wild. Can we get some more thumbs up? Can you do a player solid? We got 254 thumbs up. Can we get some more? Can we please go ahead on and get some more? Listen, we're not going to Humble today. We're going to sit right around here because I didn't have time to go ahead on and do that right there. So we're going to sit right here. Ooh, I'm watching something. What is that show called that they have out now? I think it's out now, if I'm not mistaken, with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. There is a new show or a new movie. I think it's either on Netflix or Hulu or Paramount. What is the name? I think it's King X or something like that right there, right? Somebody help me. Damn it, I just saw a commercial and I was like, there's a movie that I'm supposed to watch. Can anybody tell me it is a movie to where it's Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X is in the same movie? They just made a movie, y'all. It's new. Come on, man. Y'all write in the comment section. Come on now. Hell, that's the only place that you can write it at. I don't know why I say y'all write it in the comment section. That's the only place that you can write it. Come on. Somebody. You say this is why I practice using both hands, because you never know. I'm trying to tell you something. You may got to fight with your left. You may got to fight with your right. I did all that there backwards. You may got to fight with your left. You may got to fight with your right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, so ain't nobody gonna tell me? Ain't nobody gonna tell me the name of the movie with Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We're not gonna do. Don't worry about it. Move right along. Don't talk to me no more. Let's go to Chicago. Let's go to Chicago. He said, I don't watch Hulu. That's what's up. That's what's up. And listen, Netflix ought to be ashamed of themselves. Netflix just charged me $26. Which I'm hut. They keep going up. So it's MLKX. The name of it is MLKX. I got to check this right here out, man, because I meant to watch it. MLK. I'm a write down what y'all telling me now. MLKX. Bam. MLKX. Got it. Got it. Thank y'all. Genius. MLKX. Genius. Got it. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all, let's go to Chicago. Got to speak on the beautiful baby who done lost her life while being a mail carrier, while being a postal worker, while being a letter carrier, mail carrier, postal worker. Now, in the last like two other things, in the two other stores, I think it was, we had $20,000 on the table. We had 20 grand on the table. Oh, this one right here gets better. This one right here is way more. Way more. I mean, way more. So y'all got to listen to the story. If you want to come up in Chicago, damn it, if you in Chicago and you want to like move to like Miami or something like that right there, well, hell, don't move to Miami because you gonna lose all your damn money. Like Florida, like you don't have to move to Miami, but if like want to move like to Florida, Alabama, Georgia, or something like that right there, you may want to listen to this here story because this is enough money to relocate you. I promise you that right there. We have a Chicago letter carrier. Hell, the Chicago letter carriers are demanding protection out here in these streets. Here we go.
Postal workers are calling for protection from gun violence on Chicago streets. A union rally comes after a letter carrier was killed. Fox 32's Joni Lum reports.
Letter carriers have been robbed, had guns pointed at them, and last week a woman lost her life on the job. They want safety, and if they don't get it, they say they won't deliver the mail.
Imagine your mail not being delivered.
Justice for Octavia Redmond! Justice for Octavia Redmond!
48-year-old Octavia Redmond,
That beautiful baby right there. 48 out here in these streets.
was a letter carrier on her route in West Pullman when someone shot her multiple times Friday at midday. Police found a burned Dodge Durango on the south side, thought to be a getaway car, but they need more information. Hundreds of letter carriers rallied at their union hall to remember Octavia Redmond, to support her family, and to draw attention to the life and death hazards they face daily.
In 2021, the Roseland Post Office alone has had 10 carriers robbed at gunpoint, 2 shot with paintball guns, 4 carriers and the supervisors whose cars have been shot up on postal property, 2 cars stolen from our lot.
You should not have to come to work looking over your shoulder. You should not have to come to work in fear if you're going to get back to your loved ones.
You should not have to come to work looking over your shoulders. I like that right there. But one thing that I got to always remind you, good people, from the time you leave your house, you should be looking over your shoulder. We got a thing called Watch 12, your 3, 6, and your 9 at all times. Watch your 12, your 3, your 6, and your 9 at all times. Yeah.
This should not have happened.
Yeah, we all want to go home safely at the end of the day.
Fact.
That's the bare minimum of the deal that we have with work. We go home safely at the end of the day.
They want the Postal Inspection Service to assign police to unsafe neighborhoods, stricter penalties for crimes against federal employees, and they are appealing to elected officials at every level. Joni Lum, Fox 32, Chicago.
Back that little piece right there up. What do they want?
Postal Inspection Service to assign police to unsafe neighborhoods.
Want police assigned to unsafe neighborhoods. Let me explain something to you. Stop delivering the mail. Listen. If this neighborhood is, stop delivering the mail. Let me explain something to y'all. If you stop doing something, it's kind of like if you stop giving people stamps, food stamps. If you stop giving assistance in order to make change, the change will come. Yeah, I promise you the change will come. If the communities is dangerous, and if you was telling people of that community, y'all have shooters, killers, robbers, and all that shit, Either y'all tell on them or y'all don't get your mail no more. Either y'all get them out of the community or there's no mail no more. We not coming around there. You can come on up to the post office and get your mail. We ain't coming around there no more until y'all get rid of the problem. Leave it up to the community. The ones who is in the community who says that the community is violent and it has gotten worse over the years. Y'all need to be pushing to get people out of your community then. This will make people start standing up in this community. I promise you, all across the country. When we stop services due to the crime, then the people who really care about the community, or the people who said that they care about the community, they will then show us that they care about the community.
Stricter penalties for crimes against federal employees.
Stricter. I done missed the damn word that she said. Stricter
penalties for
stricter penalties for crimes against federal workers. In my mind, why don't you just get life? Who is making the rules? It should have already been in legislation. You do something to a federal worker, especially postal worker, you get life. Stop playing with people. They out here stealing mailbox keys and shit. You should get double life. You messing with people checks and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? You messing with that work out here in the street. You should get double life. I don't care your first offense. Hell, all right. Okay. If it's your first offense, you get 1 life. After your first offense, you get 2 lives. Right? Anybody agree? Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. They say, Willie, the people in those hoods don't get important mail, so that won't work. He said the mail ain't even important out here. Got to be more careful.
Crimes against federal employees, and they are appealing to elected officials at every level. Joni Love, Fox.
They are appealing to elected officials. I don't believe it, but maybe they are now. And it is a election season. Let's not forget, this is an election season, people. It's an election season. If you want some things to change, now is the time to, like she said, they're talking to their elected officials. I don't believe that they're talking harsh enough out here in the damn street. Just trying to taste something. I don't believe it. But look. Here we go.
Tonight we are learning new information about a postal worker who was shot and killed earlier this week. Now you're looking at video of what appears to be a burned out white Dodge Durango.
Now, I've never seen the Durango strip like this right here. I can't even believe that it's a Durango. That shit does not look like a Durango. It just don't. He said, I agree, Willie. He said the laws need to stop all this probation and start stuffing these prison cells. Exactly. Hell, watch it. The private prisons get paid for the more prisoners that they have. So why we just don't help them out? Why we just don't fill up the prisons to its capacity? Because we have the ability to do it. We have the bodies to fill these prisons up to its full capacity. We have that right now. Simple.
White Dodge Durango spotted on the south side. Chicago police are investigating whether this is the vehicle they've been looking for in connection to the shooting death of Octavia Redmond. Fox 32's Nate Rogers is following up on this story. Has the very latest. Nate?
Grab me because
throughout the day, grief counselors.
Nate, you did it again, Nate. I just saw it again, Nate. I think this is like your second time I got to tell you. Can you stop buttoning that shit up? Come on, pimp. We don't work like that without no tie. And this is a pullover. We don't do the top button, man. That's a nice polo. But damn it, undo the button.
We're at the post office where Octavia Redmond worked out of. This as detectives
showing them muscles. He's showing them muscles. Go ahead, pimp.
Continue to look into her affiliations and wonder if she was, in fact, targeted. They're also combing through lots of Ring doorbell video that was captured near the scene.
Yeah, like, hold on. to say, Willie, they need a 2024 crime bill. Where's Joe Biden when you need him out here in these streets? Back that up, pimp. Go ahead.
Through lots of Ring doorbell video that was captured near the scene.
White Dodge Durango that fled that scene.
New today, a white Dodge Durango believed to be the getaway car in the murder of 48-year-old postal carrier Octavia Redmond, discovered torched here at 89th and South Holland Avenue.
It's just shocking. I mean, they're doing their job.
This neighbor didn't want to be identified, but told me Redmond had just delivered mail to her home. Seconds later, she heard at least 8 gunshots while in the kitchen.
And so I came up to the living room and I looked out this window and I didn't see anything. Then I looked out the side window and I saw her laying on the ground. And I'm like, that's the postal worker.
Happened here at 121st and South Harvard just after 11:30 a.m. Friday. Police say the gunman jumped in a car and quickly left the area. This is in fact the exact house that it happened at. Sources telling us that the killer followed Redmond onto the property. She was shot multiple times. Her items were laying right here in front. Sources telling us it does not appear to be a robbery.
There's no need for that type of violence against people who are doing their job.
Have you ever had an issue where somebody was following you, or?
I had an issue where some people was like stealing packages, like following my truck and wait till I drop it off and then take it.
I got a question though. So the Durango, was she driving her own vehicle or was she driving the company vehicle? Because if they found a Durango and they believe that the Durango is her Durango, but she got shot in the street, in my mind, it's kind of telling me that she must have been driving her own vehicle delivering mail. Or does the Durango, or is the Durango a post office vehicle? If anybody is here from Chicago, can y'all let us know if Chicago delivers mail with Dodge Durangos, or was this a personal vehicle?
The murder of the beloved wife, mother, and extraordinary cook comes after other attacks on postal workers locally and nationally.
That baby got dimple. Look at that baby dimple. And she was a wife out here in these streets. See, it's possible.
And extraordinary cook comes after other attacks on postal workers locally and nationally. 27-year-old Caleb delivers packages for Amazon along the same route. Safety is always his greatest concern.
I got to come out here every day and do my job, so I was kind of concerned, you know. I kind of didn't want to come to work today.
I have talked to law.
Oh, okay. You think the Durango was a getaway car? All right, now that makes sense. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Enforcement, elected officials, any and everybody about the attack on letter carriers, and that enough is enough and something needs to be done.
And we did reach Octavia Redmond's husband by phone. He declined an interview at this time, simply asking for privacy. There remains a $250,000 cash reward by the U.S. Postal Inspection Service for information that leads to an arrest and conviction in this case. That number on your screen right now. For tips, 877.
Y'all got to call that number. You call the hotline or the Crime Stoppers. Do not give your information up to law enforcement. Remember, we talked about this a while back. There was somebody that gave the information up to law enforcement, but Crime Stoppers, they did not want to pay. Y'all got to call the hotline. Call the hotline for the reward. Don't call 911. We know that number. That's not the number. That's not the number. You say the Durango is the getaway car, Willie. Oh, okay, bam. He said there's a $250,000 reward for information about her murder. Listen. And this happened what? Today is Tuesday, and I think this happened on like Thursday or Friday or something like that right now. I think so. Hold on. I don't know which day this happened. So this is 2 days ago. Well, this was like an update of the killing, but that was 2 days ago. So this happened last week. You mean to tell me by today we don't know who the shooters is? This is another problem. Chicago, y'all had this problem too. That poor mindset. You mean to tell? I will tell my family, listen, they almost about to catch us. You go ahead on and drop a dime on me. $250,000? Y'all could tell and move. A lot of y'all be thinking, okay, that y'all can't tell and relocate because y'all be believing that the people who y'all telling on be like the mob or something like that right there. These people don't know these people barely know people outside of their damn city. Damn it, you move to another state, they're not gonna find you. They're not gonna find you. They're gonna be in jail. The people who they know ain't gonna find you because the people who they know don't want to go to jail. You say, Willie, this was a hit by the husband for the insurance. Got to be more careful. He say, Willie, you did it. We split the money. Got to be more careful. You trying to turn myself in out here in the doggone street. This is a damn shame, y'all.
876-2455. The Postal Inspection Service reminds us that tips will be kept strictly confidential.
I'm about to falsely accuse me of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to falsely accuse me somebody.
There's the ladies here downtown. Nate Rogers.
$250? You say that's $125,000 after taxes. And I've always wondered, and we asked the question around here multiple times in the past, is this tax-free or not? Maybe we need to ask the AI or something like that right there. We could ask it. Damn it. What do I want to classify it as? The crime rewards. Let's see. Is crime rewards tax-free? Income is taxable unless it can be offset by deductions and or credits. Nope, this is saying something. Oh, wait. Are crime rewards taxable? California exclude from gross income rewards received by a taxpayer from any crime hotline that is authorized by a government entity. Employees of a government agency, of non-profit charitable organizations that contributes reward funds to the crime hotline are ineligible to claim this exclusion. That don't be giving me no answer. California excludes from gross income, so I'm guessing that is not taxable. Reward money is tax-free. Got it. Tax-free. Got that right there. Bam. Because I don't think that it would be fair. It really wouldn't
Building
be
your
fair
online business
in my mind that y'all gonna tax some shit that y'all saying is a damn reward. That would just be selfish and greedy. I think that'll really be greedy. Say one was too many out here.
Enough is enough. Right. Enough is enough.
Some letter carriers in Chicago say they wonder if they could be next after one of their own was killed on Friday.
You say it's not tax-free in California. Oh.
How is this possible that people can walk up or drive up and shoot a woman that was clearly identified as a mail carrier in broad daylight, and you expect us to continue with business as usual?
Members of the local...
And you know what else crazy? There's no camera footage. So the people on that street have no cameras?
National Organization of Letter Carriers gathered today at their union office 3 days after carrier Octavia Redmond was shot and killed on the job in West Pullman. Chicago police and the U.S. Postal Inspection Service are investigating and following leads on tips they've received.
We want to make sure that we do right by Octavia and to get justice for her and her family, her friends, her coworkers, and, her community.
You got a point right there. You say tax-free unless you work for the government is what I heard you read. Yes, that's what it sounded like. California excludes from gross income rewards received by a taxpayer from a crime hotline that is authorized by a government entity.
Meanwhile, those at the letter carrier's office demand action, or they say they cannot work where they don't feel safe. The union reports more than 140 carriers have been attacked on the job in Chicago in the last 2 years.
And though we take pride in our jobs, if we are not safe, you will not get mail.
Thank you. That's what I want to hear. We not working. That's what need to happen.
If we are not safe, you will not get mail.
But how do you determine whether y'all is safe or not? How do y'all determine this? Are y'all going to say, okay, the next one of us get hit, injured, or killed, we're not servicing that area anymore? Are y'all gonna stand on that right there? Because unless y'all tell these people at what point is y'all gonna stand on it, then ain't nothing gonna happen. They're gonna keep doing what they're doing.
Jobs. If we are not safe, you will not get mail.
He's speaking to you people in the community. If we not safe, you're not gonna get mail. But when is y'all supposed to do that? When do y'all not feel safe? Is it today? Or is it, again, like I said, the next time that somebody get hurt?
We have to do something. We have to look out for each other because the Postal Service, in my opinion, they're not doing enough to protect us.
The spokesperson for the U.S. Postal Service in Chicago shared a statement which says, in part, the safety and security of our postal employees is of the utmost importance to the...
They always say stuff like that. The safety and security of our postal employees is of the utmost importance to the Postal Service. How many of y'all believe that?
Postal Service. That's why we are continually strengthening our efforts to protect our employees through Project Safe Delivery. That project launched last year, which notes recent convictions on federal charges.
Recent convictions. Y'all had to listen, man. Through Project Safe Delivery, and y'all now been able to, due to the project,
To our employees through Project Safe Delivery. That project launched last year, which notes recent convictions on federal charges.
Which help y'all get recent convictions. Y'all had to create a project to get recent convictions. Listen, this is an election season. I don't care what y'all tell me. This is an election season. Get the people who is in office out. Put the people, ask the new runner-ups, what you gonna do about the post office? What is you gonna do about the post office? If you don't have a post office plan, we not what is this, Fox 10? We is not voting for you. Period, point blank. Can I do a Fox 10? I think I can do a Fox 10. Bam! If y'all just not coming on in here, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Yeah. We had 187 followers. We're trying to get up to 190 followers by the week's end. I need your support. And boy, y'all over 300 with a thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. Can we get over 350? Damn it. I ain't too proud to beg. I'm a TLC voice. I need thumbs ups. I need cash apps, PayPal, Super Chat, Patreon, share button, join button, subscribe button, pleasant candles, and more. Stay tuned. That's what we got around here in the doggone street, and I do need your support. They say the footage is under CBS Chicago YouTube channel. The footage of what? Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something. The footage of the shooting? I must be missing something. I let it stroll by. I let it get past me. Oh, you right about that right there. The post office is a part of the U.S. government. Hell, don't Congress controls the post office, if I'm not mistaken, because Congress be having to give the post office money to keep them afloat. I think I did stories about that right there a few years ago, to where when I think the post office was falling apart and they needed money or something, and then Congress stepped on in and funded them to keep them afloat, and then now Congress is in control and all that fly stuff right there. You say nobody won't junk mail anyway. Bam. Listen. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. That's what's up. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Never stop fighting for justice. Never stop fighting for justice. A mother thankful after a arrest in a Pritchard murder 1 year later. Mother's thankful. She never stopped fighting for justice for her baby.
On me for 23 years, and you know that I'm not gonna rest until I find out what happened to you that night that you was left alone and you died.
She's talking to her deceased son, if I'm not mistaken.
New tonight, a mother grateful after waiting more than a year for an arrest in her son's murder.
In March last year, Demetrius Hunter was gunned down at a gas station in Pritchard. That incident caught on surveillance video. Dozens of people were running from that store.
Yeah, late this afternoon, Isaiah Kelly arrested and charged with murder. Fox 10 News reporter Ariel Mallory live outside Metro Jail tonight.
And you say Congress has some control over the post office, but not total control because it regulates the laws of the post office. They can fund them as they please. The state doesn't fund them. That's what's up. Facts out here all in the street. And how do you order some of the candles? You got to go to pleasantcandles.com. The link is down there in the description. pleasantcandles.com, and that's spelled PLEZNT candles.com. There you go. I appreciate that right there. Here we go.
Ariel, Kelly's no stranger to Metro.
No, he's not, Lanice and Lee. And
see, now that color that baby got on natural, it goes with her complexion. See, when y'all be doing like the blonde and stuff like that right there, it just don't fit y'all. This right here, it fits her because of the complexion and the color. Go ahead.
No, he's not, Lanice and Lee. In fact, jail records show Isaiah Kelly was already on probation, charged with 3 counts of shooting into a house 2 years ago. And it also shows a long list of other violent charges going back to 2017. Now, he didn't have anything to say on his way to Metro today. The victim's mother has a lot to say.
So you mean to tell me that the shooter has an extensive background going back to 2017, and he was out and about in the street? This goes back to the lawmakers. This is why it's very, very important to do like your local voting and all that good stuff right there to get people out of office for playing.
They have
Buddy got them fronts in the front. That's what's up. Go ahead.
arrested someone in his case and charged them with murder.
Tonight, it's this news that Sharon Thomas has been waiting 499 days to hear. An arrest in the death of her 24-year-old son, Demetrius Hunter. Isaiah, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Family,
What about
your
his
family?
mom,
who has been mourning the loss of her son?
This was the suspect, Isaiah Kelly, on his way to Metro Jail this afternoon with nothing to say. Kelly is charged with murder. Back on March 11th, Hunter was shot and killed outside the Brothers Quick Pick gas station on Mayer Avenue in Pritchard. This surveillance video shows the moments before the gunfire. The mother says the shooting was personal because he was killed by a friend.
I just felt so relieved and so ecstatic, but then disappointed at the same time.
We were killed by a homeboy? You say Y&W Melly cousin.
Of the person that they did charged with it because they was friends.
It wasn't only this video that helped in the investigation. Sergeant Lonnie Parsons says the public speaking out was crucial.
Luckily, we had witnesses come forward.
The witnesses came forward. The public spoke out. This is what I'm talking about, man.
As in any case, witnesses are key. We absolutely believe the streets are a lot safer now that he's behind bars.
This case is one of several that the...
Look at that frown on his face. Hell, this would be like your last frown in the streets, which it should be. You should never be able to get out.
We absolutely believe the streets are a lot safer now that he's behind
angry
bars.
This case is one of several that the Mobile County Sheriff's Office has taken over from Pritchard. Thomas says she had to keep faith that her son's killer would be brought to justice.
Never give up on your loved one.
That is not called snitching. Facts.
It don't matter what city or what town they got killed in. Never give up. Fight for them because they're not here to do it for themselves.
And everybody in general, please put the guns down. Stop killing one another. That's what I want to tell them.
We keep saying it. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. The majority of people is not even listening, and the majority of people don't even care. Huh? They gonna keep these goddamn guns, and they gonna keep popping who they wanna pop. For real though.
Now, Kelly is scheduled to appear in court on Wednesday. I'm told Sheriff Paul Birch will be providing more details on this arrest sometime tomorrow. Live tonight, outside.
That's what's up. Him. I bet he was peeing in somebody. I bet he was peeing in one of them babies out here in the doggone street. Look at him.
10-year-old son, Demetrius Hunter. Isaiah, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Boy, you gonna get... You gonna have to get that thing retwisted behind bars now, boy. Trying to tell you something.
Isaiah, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Family,
what about
your
his
family?
mom, who has been mourning the loss of...
And you shot your friend. You shot your partner. So typically what happened behind bars is that people not going to be down with you because they're not going to be able to trust you like that right there out here in these streets because you turned on your partner. Damn shame.
They have arrested someone
years ago, and it also shows a long list of other violent charges going back to 2017. Records show Isaiah Kelly was already on probation, charged with 3 counts of shooting into a house 2 years ago.
3 counts of shooting in the house. They was able to put him on probation for shooting in a house. That means they know who was shooting in the house. They gave him probation. I can't take y'all serious, man. I can't take y'all serious, and then y'all be like, I ain't voting. I ain't caring about no voting. He shot in the house. They was able to prove he shot into a house. That's why they was able to give him probation.
Already on probation, charged with 3 counts of shooting into a house 2 years ago. And it also shows a long list of other violent charges going back to 2017.
2017, you say skinny females good for prison. Gotta be more careful.
Now, he didn't have anything to say on his way to Metro today. The victim's mother has a lot to say.
They have arrested someone in his case and charged him with murder.
Tonight, it's this news that Sharon Thomas has been waiting 499 days to hear.
Be careful who you call your friends. Be careful out here in these streets. That's about all I can say. Hell, he had a mouthful of gold too. That's what's up. That's what's up. In the corner store. Bam. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Player done lost his life out here. Player done lost his life. The community Then got Buddy off the street, and that listen now that also lets you know that the people wanted him off the streets. People wanted that fool off the street. Hell, he was probably terrorizing people. He was an old shooter that people just could not wait that he died and or got incarcerated. And a lot of y'all need to be dead and incarcerated. Well, and or incarcerated. A lot of people just need to be removed off earth. I don't care about your hue. You need to be gone from around here. You're causing people problems, and people just trying to live out here in these doggone street. Then we trying to live, be on these central products, get money, have some sex, and enjoy the rest of our life. That's really all we're trying to do out here. Let's go on to Miami real quick. God, dog, we got a man accused of sexually assaulting a woman and refuses to appear in court.
In the news tonight, a sex offender accused of a heinous attack on a woman on Miami Beach remains behind bars. The convicted predator refusing to appear before a judge. The night team's Samantha Sosa is live on Miami Beach with the details. Samantha.
Robin, that's right. So he is still in jail in Broward County, and he's awaiting extradition to right here in Miami-Dade.
Keith Hill. He refused.
He was a no-show in court Saturday, but 30-year-old Keith Hill Jr. remains behind bars facing sex battery charges, taken after Hollywood police walked him into jail in Broward, stemming from a heinous attack in Miami Beach.
This was a very, very traumatic experience for our victim. After the brazen and senseless attack, He fled and went back to the Broward County area.
It happened early Tuesday morning. Miami Beach police believe it's Hill in this chilling surveillance video that shows a rollerblading woman ambushed from behind on the beach walk at 23rd Street. The attacker takes her to the ground, chokes her until she stops struggling, then drags her into the bushes to continue his crime. The woman was hospitalized.
Wow, I didn't know that, but did y'all pay attention? There's somebody else in this footage.
It's Hill in this chilling surveillance video that
This is another person. I don't know if this is another woman running away or something.
shows a rollerblading woman ambushed from behind on the beach walk at 23rd Street. The attacker takes her to the ground, chokes her until she stops struggling, then drags her into the bushes to continue his crime. The woman was hospitalized. And Miami Beach officers began their manhunt involving several other law enforcement agencies in South Florida.
So why is they calling it a sexual assault instead of calling it grape?
Their officers made contact with our offender the day prior to this heinous attack, and that's how we were able to get an updated photo from the Sunny Isles Beach Police Department.
That photo went out and was picked up by Hollywood cops in Broward.
So he was observed by Hollywood PD on the actual sand on the beach through the media coverage and through the flyers that were disseminated by detectives. They noticed him, detained him, and immediately contacted the Miami Beach Police Department.
Say Lighter Hugh can't even skate in peace. Damn shame.
It's not the first time Hill is accused of a sex crime. He's a registered sex offender in Illinois, where authorities say he's committed aggravated sexual abuse on a minor victim. Aside from the sex battery, Hill is also charged with failing to register as a sex offender and giving officers a false name. Miami Beach police saying they'll work with the state attorney's office to pursue the maximum charges they can.
This apprehension not only is a win for our city, but we are providing our victim with justice.
You say he must have not penetrated. You might be right about that. You may be right about that.
Well, police are still conducting interviews and encourage anyone else who knows anything about this to come forward. We're reporting live from Miami Beach Police.
That's a good question. That's a good question. You say, and who skates at 2 o'clock in the morning? Well, it's something about being on that beach. It's kind of like people they really like don't sleep, like on the beach, like they really don't see. They be out, and a lot of people be out jogging 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Jogging, rollerblading, and all that fly stuff right there because there's less people, there's less traffic, it's quieter, and that's typically the time that people they just like to be outside. But what needs to happen on this dark little alleyway? They got to get better cameras. Can we just start with the better cameras? We need better cameras. He choked her out, picked her up, and dragged her in the bush. Ladies, I want y'all to understand, please carry a weapon. If you care anything about your life, please carry a weapon. I know you don't like guns. I don't like guns. Guns is dangerous and all that. Being choked out while rollerblading is dangerous also. It's real dangerous. Being sexually assaulted, being beat down. That's very, very dangerous also. So for those of you who have a problem with firearms, all right. Live at your own will. You have the right to not like firearms. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Kia boys. We got the Kia boys. Kia boys back in the news. We have 337 thumbs up. Can we get over 350? I know we can get over 350. We're doing real good today. Doing real good. We're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Appreciate y'all for being around. Now, we need some more numbers. You say, if you can't protect yourself, stay home. I'm not going to help you either. You say, none of my business. Stay home. If you can't protect yourself, that is your right. Absolutely correct. I like that right there. You say the cameras need to be directly to the police station in real time and have night vision. That's a good point right there, too. That's a good one right there too. This is just Oh, we is in 2024, man. Like, we should have so much. Well, they did have coverage, but it should be more coverage. There should be more cameras. We already have a lot of cameras, but it seems like we don't have enough cameras. I don't know. A lot of people here, we spoke about this, I think it was yesterday, to where they were talking about the gender equality thing and stuff like that. And y'all don't want gender equality. I promise you don't. Just showed y'all a situation to where a woman just got choked out. Y'all don't want gender equality. You can't defend yourself like a man can. Why? Because you're not a man. It's okay though. It's all right to not be a man. It's really, really okay. We like that you is not a man. We really, really do like that you women is not men. And we're just different, and there's no equality. You said, did she get clotheslined? She probably did. She was probably skating, and he jumped out the bush. Yope there, you know what I'm saying? And I wish that they would have showed us like the whole thing. I wish they would have showed us the whole thing. But sometimes they don't like to show us the whole thing because they do believe that us as adults, we can't handle the truth. He said cameras are off, are after the fact. You already been assaulted and sent to the upper room. Cameras are like a order of protection. They don't work. Exactly. The cameras is just for us. The cameras is for us to see where people done failed that out here in the doggone street. And hopefully we can learn from camera footage and don't make the mistakes that the person who just got choked out and sexually assaulted just had done made. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. The Kia Boys is in Dallas. Kia Boys is in Dallas. They still at it. Here we go.
Home security video captured two thieves stealing a Dallas man's Kia from his apartment complex, and this was just one of two recent incidents at that complex involving stolen Kias. The victim spoke with Fox 4's Amelia Jones, who joins us live at the Dallas Police Department. Amelia.
Heather, that car owner told me he just bought a steering wheel lug but didn't have time to put it on yet. Investigators told him that since his car was a Kia, it might have been targeted because of a social media trend that's led to an increase in the number of vehicle thefts involving Kias and Hyundais.
Last Friday, Stephen Bingo was out walking his dog around his unit at the North Star Apartments on Forest Lane.
And I looked out over the parking lot, and it was like, something is missing, and it was my car.
At first, Bingo thought it was towed, but when he checked his security camera, he saw two people, both in dark clothing and one with a backpack, walk over to his car and minutes later, drive off.
It's a really violating feeling.
Bingo called Dallas police and filed a report. The next day, the police were back for another call involving a different stolen Kia.
I was in my house and the police came knocking on the door and said, hey, we see you have a camera, can we take a look at it? And I looked out the window and there was a swarm of cops and they said there had just been another accident.
When Bingo pulled up his security camera footage this time, they saw a white Kia Soul drive into the parking lot. The driver jumped out of the moving car and ran off. The car crashed into another vehicle as police pulled up. Dallas police say the Kia was reported stolen and officers followed it into the apartment complex.
That boy fast.
They're still looking for the driver.
To have two incidents happen back to back less than 24 hours apart in the same parking lot makes the area feel really unsafe as it is.
Investigators told Bingo since his car was a Kia, it could have been targeted because of a social media trend that explains how to steal certain Kia models.
So when I see that, I think, like, how would you feel if somebody broke into your car? And I'm having a very hard time understanding.
Bingo is...
Do y'all understand that they allow videos like how to steal cars, but they will flag you for speech? Or flag me for speech. They know that stealing cars is a problem, especially stealing Hyundais and Kias. They allow those videos up. But if I say something that the masses don't agree with, I get flagged.
He isn't hopeful that his car will be found, but he wants to share his experience so others can prevent this from happening to them.
I don't know, like somebody robbed me of my freedom, my safety, my peace of mind. They didn't just take a car.
They get a Chevy.
That increase in vehicle thefts involving Kias and Hyundais led the car companies to offer free software updates and steering wheel locks for customers. Dallas police didn't provide a suspect description for either of these incidents. If you know anything about these two car thefts,
If you know anything, say something like we always say, yada, 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 moving right along. Ain't gonna be much hold ya. Bam. Sure enough is ain't. Now where I'm going, I think I got about one more for you good people, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm not gonna be here the whole time, and we just have to come back later on tonight. I saw something else. Hold on, bam. Let me start removing some of this stuff. That's what I need to do. Oh, I got to do that right there. Do that. Okay, bam. I'm seeing some good stuff. Chainsaw Massacre. Let me go ahead on and move him on out the way. Let's see what else. All right, the letter carrier. Got that baby. That baby there gone. This one right here. I did that. Got that. Okay. All right. We did some good stuff. Suspect girls. Okay. Bam. Not that one. I just saw it. This one. Bam. Got it. Children best left with their good mamas out here in these streets. I will continue to believe in that right there. You cannot change my mind. Let me make sure I get that there right. Bam. Need that. Should I put that? Got that already. Ready to go. Cool. Here we go. In Toronto, a woman who left her baby unattended in the bathtub pleads guilty to manslaughter. Children is best left with their mama them. Here you go.
Mother of a baby boy who drowned in a bathtub nearly 2 years ago pleaded guilty to manslaughter today. The details of the case were revealed in court, and a warning, some of them may be disturbing. As crime specialist Catherine McDonald reports, this wasn't the only time there were safety concerns in the boy's short life.
Taja Henry stood in a downtown courtroom wiping away tears as she pled guilty to the manslaughter of her son, 15-month-old Messiah Henry, waiving her right to a trial. It was November 5th, 2020.
Smoking on that square, that little bad body.
22 around 4:30 p.m. when the then 19-year-old mother called 911 from her Scarborough apartment, telling the dispatcher, "My son drowned. My son is turning blue and was under the water," explaining she had left the baby unattended in the bath. According to an agreed statement of facts read out in court, the dispatcher tried to help Henry perform mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and CPR before paramedics arrived and continued life-saving efforts. Messiah was rushed to Scarborough General Hospital, where the baby, who was not yet walking, was pronounced dead. Court heard on 2 previous occasions Taja Henry had accidents with the baby. In November 2021, when Messiah was just 3 months old, she put the baby on a chair while packing a suitcase nearby. The baby fell through the chair armrest. She called 911 and he was taken to hospital. He was okay, but the Children's Aid Society was notified, and they gave her a playpen to use if Messiah was ever to be left unattended.
So you left your child unattended and the baby fell through the armrest and all that fly stuff right there. So they gave you one of those playpen things in case you got to leave your child unattended. The things that they do for you wonderful mothers.
And 2 months later, in January of 2022, when the baby was just 5 months old, he fell off the bed while she was eating lunch nearby.
She was eating lunch and the baby just fell off the bed. Now I really ain't tripping on the fall off the bed stuff like that, because babies, they be moving and stuff and we be busy, you know. Alright. We done all dropped our baby. Or all of our babies done fell off something. Can we all just tell on ourselves? All of our children done fell off something, right? No. Not your baby. No, Willie, not my baby. I always watch my baby 24 hours a day. My baby never fell, slipped, tripped, or nothing. I'm a good parent.
Again, he was taken to a hospital after she called 911, and the CAS was notified. According to the facts, Henry agreed not to leave Messiah unattended even for short periods of time.
She agreed. Listen, okay. I would never leave my child unattended. No more.
and to use the playpen if she needed to step away.
I use the playpen that y'all had provided for me if I need to step away. If I need to like go to the bathroom or something, if I need to go outside to check the mail and come on back in, if I need to go to the car and come on back in, I'm going to put my baby inside the playpen.
Ms. Henry was cautioned multiple times by CAS about not leaving Mashaya unattended.
Cautioned multiple times about leaving her child alone.
Court heard that Taja Henry told an officer on the way to hospital the night her baby drowned he had been sick. She put him in the tub for the steam. She then closed the door, leaving it slightly open.
That baby said that her baby had been sick. She filled the tub up for the steam. She put the baby in the tub for steam. That baby closed the door, bitch.
She put her headphones on. They were on low and started to clean the apartment.
That baby closed the door. You put your baby in water. It's hot water for the steam. Got it? I'm going to close the door, though. I'm going to put headphones on so I cannot hear my child. I have them on low so I might be able to hear my child. And start to clean up.
We went to check on him after 5 to 10 minutes, and he was on his back, under the water. There was more than 10 inches of water in the tub when police arrived.
More than 10 inches. 10 inches can be like this. Like that right there, right? It's almost like a foot size or something like that right there. 10 inches of water.
Taja Henry remains out on bail. Crown prosecutors have indicated they will be asking for a sentence of 4 to 6 years in prison, while the defense says it will be suggesting a conditional sentence of 2 years less a day. Catherine McDonald.
This is the problem in legal systems. Why we just don't give a life. We care about the kids, though. And this one of them little nasty bitches, too. Look. Look at all that damn mold. Look at all that mold. This shows you that the tub has not been cleaned. This tub has not been cleaned. Yes, almost a foot of water. This is she left her baby in.
About not leaving Mashaya unattended.
Yeah, just agreed that if I leave my child alone, I'm going to put my child inside of the playpen.
Heard that Taja Henry told
and they believed all women. They believed her. That's what's up.
An officer on the way to hospital the night her baby drowned. He had been sick. She put him in the tub for the steam.
She put a baby. When? Watch this. Have your child ever been sick? Have you ever put your child in a bathtub? Your child is sick for the steam. Who comes up with this type of shit? Say, where's the daddy? She's single mama by choice. Hell, she probably had the baby on her own. She probably impregnated herself. It ain't no damn telling.
He then closed the door, leaving it slightly open. She
closed the door slightly open.
Put her headphones on. They were on low and started to clean the apartment. She went to check on him after 5 to 10 minutes.
I just don't believe. You checked on your baby 5 to 10 minutes. You went to clean up. You had on headphones on. You had them slightly low. Filled the tub up almost a foot. But you closed the door. Do y'all even understand that they said that this looked like way more than 10 inches?
She went to check on him after 5 to 10 minutes, and he was drowned. He had been sick.
This looked like more than 10 inches. It looks like more than 10 inches because this shit is almost at the top.
She put him in the tub.
This look like it's almost at the top of the tub. Yeah, I guess it can be 5 to 10 inches because you measure like that right there. Yeah. But you have to be more careful, baby.
Up for the steam. She then closed the door, leaving it slightly open. She put her headphones on. They were on low and started to clean the apartment. She went to check on him after 5 to 10 minutes, and he was on his back.
I think that she did this shit on purpose. I promise you. Yeah. Premeditated murder. Come on.
The water. There was more than 10 inches of water in the tub when police arrived. Taja Henry remains out on bail. Crown prosecutors have indicated they will be asking
out on bail for jail
for a sentence of 4 to 6 years in prison.
That's all that they're gonna ask for, and we care about kids. That's what's up. Listen, we be lying out loud. Damn it, something in my eye. Something in my eye. We be lying out loud, but listen, again, whether this is whether this is the great United States of America and or in Canada, because this is a Toronto woman, so this happened in Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. Children is best left with they mama. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Yeah. Give yourself a pat on the back, boy. Y'all done made it to the end. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News around here on this wonderful Tuesday. Sorry that we couldn't go around there to Humble because I did not have time to go ahead on to set that there up because I was running late. I had a few things that I had to do out here in the doggone street this morning, and I was running late. We got the lights up to 363. Appreciate that right there. I showed enough do. What's the thing called? Players prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, man. Remember, y'all, please go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channels. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so y'all can also see the standalone videos that I do on the daily that I put up for you good people to be able to watch when I'm not live streaming. Subscribe to everywhere that a player is. Y'all please remember also to go to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's the website if you would like to pick up some gears. Is it gear? Yeah. Go to the website, click on the Get button, and if y'all like to do some shopping, y'all can go ahead on and do that right there. You say, Willie, if I want to send the candles as a gift, is there a way to add an address? If I'm not mistaken, doing the checkout thing, I think that you can change the address to where you want it to be shipped. I think you can do that because I had to do it for somebody else who had placed the order, but I think that that's how you do it. But if you're not able to do it like that, I guess you got to email me or something, because I always check my emails before I complete an order. I always check my emails before I complete an order, just in case there's changes that people cannot make while ordering, and I try to do it on the back end. Well, I do it on the back end. So somebody else, they had that same problem, and I was able to get it shipped out to the right place. But I really do appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do. We will be back late on the day. I got to go so I can go ahead on and put in, or damn it, do some more work. I got to go do some more work so I can put up some more news out here in the street. And for those of you who want to see the Sonia Massey story, it's already done. It's on this same channel. It's already up. It's already out. People is already watching it now because the numbers is climbing. That's what's up. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. I really, really do appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm going to see y'all good people later, man. I'm out of here, man.